Ayodhya, and I'm grateful that you have traveled here from all over the world to hear my joyous announcement. As you well know, this vast earthly empire has been ruled for centuries by the noble monarchs of the Raghu dynasty, and with all my strength, I have followed in their footsteps to lead and protect you, heedless of my own happiness. But now that my sons are grown, it is time for me to step down from the royal throne. It is the legacy of the young to lead a nation, and it is the focus of the elderly to spend their final days in this world meditating upon Lord Vishnu. Only a fool remains attached to his wealth, power, and material family until death. Now, with your blessings, I wish to entrust my kingdom into the able hands of my eldest son, Ram. The people love him, and I know that he shall be a wise and worthy monarch. Let this glorious city of Ayodhya be decorated with garlands of lotus flowers and magnificent banners. Sprinkle the streets with scented water, and let the Vedas be recited. Sound the trumpets, and announce to the world that Lord Ram shall be king.
Hey, hey, rise, O deluded one.
What is the matter?
How can you sleep?
Has something happened?
A great disaster threatens you.
Disaster?
Yes, tomorrow your husband will crown your stepson Ram as the new king.
Ram? To be crowned? Oh, how wonderful! This is the best of me.
Ha! I pity your simplicity.
I beg your pardon?
Why do you think the king has sent your son away to visit his uncle?
It's been a long time. They miss each other.
No, with Bharat gone, you can install Ram as king without hindrance. Your husband is crafty. At night, he overwhelms you with sweet words and caresses. But his real concern is for his other queen, Kaushalya, the mother of Ram.
But I do not see.
The guise of a husband. A serpent dwells at your bosom.
Mantra, do not say such things. I love my son Bharat and my stepson Ram equally, and I rejoice that Ram will become regent. He has only noble qualities and deserves to sit upon the throne. Mantra, this news is like nectar. There now, take this ring. You are upset over nothing.
How can you allow this injustice? I come here to warn you of an imposing danger while you take these gifts.
Mantra,
When Ram becomes king, your son Bharat will be his servant, and you will be subordinate to his mother Kaushalya.
but Kaushalya greatly respects me, and Ram is magnanimous. When he ascends the throne, Bharat will share in his good fortune. Indeed, Ram loves all his brothers equally. Mantra, why distress yourself on the eve of a ceremony which will bring us all good fortune?
You are still being foolish. Dasharatha has 4 sons. Shatrughna is attached to your Bharat, whereas Lakshman is wholly devoted to Ram. Their love for one another is renowned throughout the world.
Yes, of course.
Ram would never harm Lakshman in any way. It is Bharat he would attack.
What? Nonsense. Why would Ram attack his brother Bharat?
Because Bharat, having a share in the dynasty, will be a source of fear to Ram. And Ram's fear gives me fear, since fear is born of those who fear.
Bharat, my son.
Ram will oppress Bharat, therefore you must save him. Oh, if Ram becomes king, he will either banish Bharat
Banish him?
or have him put to death.
To death?
Yes, death.
But why would Ram do such a thing to my son?
To rid himself of his rival,
No, no,
to secure his own sovereignty.
no, it cannot be.
Yes, my dear, the truth is often hard to bear. But the situation can yet be rectified.
It can?
Yes.
How? How can I save my son? How, Mantra? Tell me at once.
You must act in such a way that Ram is banished and Bharat obtains the crown.
The crown? I never thought Bharat could obtain the crown.
Why not?
And how may this be done?
Have you forgotten, my dear? Long ago, your husband bestowed upon you 2 promises. I will give you whatever you wish, he said. Ever since you related this to me, I have cherished it in my heart. O Kaikeyi, you have always been dear to your lord. For you, he would enter fire, would he not?
Yes.
Well, my dear, the time has come for you to ask for your boon.
I never would have guessed the king's real plan.
Yes, I said a serpent dwells at your bosom.
Oh, Mantra, I thank you. Oh, I cannot thank you enough.
Come, we must act quickly for Bharat's sake, for your sake, and for mine.
As revealed in the Vedic scriptures, Manthur was actually a heavenly dancer sent by the demigods to influence Queen Kaikeyi. The demigods were anxious that Lord Ramachandra enter the forest as soon as possible, so that he would meet and destroy Ravana, the ultimate villain of our story. Ravana means one who makes others cry, and until Lord Ram killed him, there would be no peace or justice in the world. Ravana represents the bad qualities of a demonic leader: lust, greed, cruelty, and dishonesty, which results in the destruction of the earth and countless deaths of innocent people and animals. Just like our so-called leaders of today, Ravana had no control over his senses and put his own demonic desires ahead of the welfare of the common citizens. In contrast, Lord Ramchandra descended to the earth to show by his own example the true qualities of an ideal ruler conversant with the Vedas: honesty, compassion, bravery, and selflessness. Now that Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, and Shatrugna had reached manhood, the citizens of Ayodhya felt safe and were especially ecstatic that Lord Ram would be their new world leader. Kaikeyi? Kaikeyi? Kaikeyi, what is wrong, my dear? Why do you lie in the dust? Good Mantra tells me you're distressed. Has someone insulted you? A ghost possessed you? Tell me.
I have neither been insulted nor possessed.
Then what?
I have a desire.
A desire?
Yes, which only you can fulfill.
What is your desire?
Say you'll grant it, then I'll tell you.
A foolish one. None but Ram is as dear to me as you. I will do anything to please you.
Would you swear to that?
Very well. I swear it.
Swear it in the name of Ram.
By the invincible and magnanimous Ram, whom I love more than life itself, I swear I will grant your desire.
You have done it.
Done what?
Made the gods with Indra at their head, the sun, the moon, and all the planets bear witness to the vow the illustrious sovereign of the house of Raghu has made. Do you remember the war between the demigods and the demons?
Yes.
And how the enemy struck you down and left you almost dead?
I do.
It was I who rescued you and nursed you back to health.
Yes. I remember it well, Kaikeyi, and I...
At the time you awarded me 2 boons, but I postponed their fulfillment.
I remember that as well.
Good. The time has come for you to grant these boons.
Whatever you wish, my dear. But how can I...
You have made preparations for the coronation of Ram.
Yes.
To fulfill the first boon, as you promised, let my son Bharat be crowned instead. And for the second, command Ram to dress in robes of war and banish him to the Dandaka forest for 14 years.
Is this a dream? Or have I lost my mind? Why do you wish Ram to dwell in the terrible forest? What has he ever done to you? He has always loved you, even more than his Bharat. And all the citizens love him. The entire world glorifies his virtue.
O King of Kings, you must honor your word, for as the sages declare, nothing exceeds the merit of a vow faithfully observed.
Kaikeyi, what you ask would reap disaster upon the Raghu dynasty.
And you will become a stigma upon the illustrious house if, having made a promise, you do not honor it.
Oh, kind-hearted, never before have you done wrong or displeased me, and I cannot believe that you would do it now.
If you break a promise to your favorite wife, how can you preach of honesty again?
You are possessed, for you are not even ashamed.
Ashamed? No. To be set aside and watch the mother of Ram receive homage from all, that were preferable to me.
Who has instructed you in this evil design? Tell me.
Whether good or evil, just or unjust, you cannot retract what you have promised. And you speak to me of evil? Ha! When the holy sages inquire about this matter, what will you tell them? Oh yes, Kaikeyi saved my life, and in repayment, I have broken my word to her.
But I have no life without Ram. Shall I abandon my other queens? For you, I would do even that. But I could never banish Ram, my dearest son.
Then live on, O king, for this very day I shall drink poison and die in your presence if Ram is enthroned.
Oh, it is my great misfortune to have brought you into this palace. Out of ignorance, I mistook you for the daughter of a king. But now your true self emerges.
I thought I married a man who was sincere and true to his word.
I am old, Kaikeyi. My end approaches. Do not drive me to the brink of death. With folded palms, I touch your feet. The earth, encircled by the seas, and all it contains will be yours. Just let Ram receive this empire from my hands. Grant this favor to me, to Ram, to the people, and to Bharat himself.
I swear by Bharat and my own life, nothing but Ram's banishment will satisfy me.
Then, as you have divorced yourself from my desire, That hand of yours, which I once placed in mine before the sacred fire, I now reject, as well as the son you have borne by me. O night, adorned with stars, do not let the dawn appear, for I do not wish to see this wicked woman.
To do right is a man's supreme duty. I have indicated your obligation to me. Rise, rise, O king. Why do you lie in the dust?
The night dissolves into dawn. Now the citizens will await Ram's enthronement. And wait. And wait. When I am dead, let my funeral rites be performed by Ram. Let no part therein be taken by you or by your son. May you and Bharat enjoy this empire for a long time to come. Oh, I wish to see my beloved, my eldest son, Ram. Ram. Ram.
Ramchandra, the crown prince of the Raghu dynasty, is here to see His Majesty.
Bid him enter.
All glories to the king. Father, why is the king troubled? He does not even look at me. Have I offended you? If I have, I do not wish to live for a single moment. Mother, what has caused this change in my father?
The king is not displeased with your Ram, but he finds it difficult to tell you something which he must on my account. Once he was wounded on the battlefield, and I rescued him. In gratitude, he awarded me 2 boons, which he now regrets like a common man. My son, to protect the king's honor, you should act in such a way that he fulfills his vow to me.
Oh queen, why do you speak to me in this way? Of course I will carry out the monarch's will.
Very well. Then you should know that I have asked your father to install Bharat as king and to banish you to the Dandaka forest for 14 years, dressed in robes of bark. This is why the king cannot look upon you, my son.
Mother, have no fear. On my father's command, I would swallow poison or enter fire or even cast myself into the sea. O queen, if Bharat had asked me for the crown, I would have given it to him.
Good. Then I think it ill-advised to delay any further. Until you leave the city, the king will neither bathe nor partake of any nourishment.
Then I shall inform my mother and Sita Devi of my banishment. Mother, in my absence, please comfort the king.
Your Highness, you have brought disgrace upon this dynasty. How can you betray the monarch and live on as his queen? The witches of her husband are worth 1,000 sons to a woman.
Oh, when a man is governed by his passion, what will he not say? My brother, the king is infatuated with Kaikeyi and has become sinner. Therefore, while the citizens are still unaware, let us assume the reins of government. When you and I stand together with bows in hand, who will stop us? O Lion among men, if they dare oppose your coronation, with these sharp arrows I shall depopulate Ayodhya.
O Lakshman, give up these thoughts of violence. I cannot disregard my sire's command. It will only cause him further distress. Remember, in this world, truth is supported by duty. But how is it, Lakshman, that Kaikeyi has become so fearful and greedy? She is such a virtuous queen and has always treated Bharat and me as equals. Ah, yes, I think destiny is evident in this change of my fortune. And what man, Lakshman, can challenge destiny?
Destiny? Ha! These two arms, my dear brother, were not made to be ornaments, nor this bow a mere decoration, nor this sword only to be strapped to my waist. These weapons are for the destruction of my foes. Today, I will laugh in the face of destiny and bring about a coronation by force. I will deprive the king of his power and endow you with supreme authority. Tell me, which of our enemies should be slain first? I am your slave, prince. I await your command.
My brother, understand that I am resolved to obey my sire. This is the right path.
My lord,
Listen now, my consort comes this way. Lakshman, I must break this news to her alone.
As you wish, my brother.
my lord, this is the time ordained by the sages for your coronation. Alas, your lovely face has lost its radiance. Is all not well?
O lovely one, my father has banished me to the forest.
Banished you? Oh Ram, why?
The king once bestowed 2 boons upon Kaikeyi, and this morning she demanded for their repayment that I live as a hermit for 14 years in the Dandaka forest and Bharat be crowned instead. O Janaki, I will carry out my father's order. As for you, please remain here, subject to the king, and act in such a way that pleases him. Do not glorify me in Bharat's presence. In times of prosperity, men cannot suffer the praise of their rivals. In fact, show him every honor.
These words, my lord, do not befit a warrior who is skilled in the use of lance and sword. For a woman, not her father or son, mother or friend, but her husband is her salvation. A wife must accept the destiny of her husband. From this day, my duty is clear. I will follow you to the forest.
But wild beasts and man-eating Rakshasas wander at will in those solitudes.
I will live in the forest of wild animals, just as I dwelled in my father's palace. Taking shelter of your arms, I will become fearless.
Oh Janaki, please do as I say.
But what have I done? Have I offended you, that you would leave me here alone?
You have done nothing, my dear, but you must understand what it means to live in the forest. There is no water, and constant hunger prevails there. The paths are thorny, the pools infested with crocodiles, and mosquitoes torment one constantly. Great thunderstorms ravage the forest, and at night one must sleep on a bed of withered leaves.
The perils of the forest will become joys to me because of my love for you.
Do not consider coming to the forest any longer. It does not befit you.
Oh, what a mistake my father made in taking you for his son-in-law. You are but a woman in the guise of a man.
Oh, Devi,
Alas, in ignorance, men say no one equals Ram, who shines in splendor like the sun. Of what are you afraid?
that you would leave me alone for 14 years. I could not live without you even for a moment. I would rather die at once.
Oh, Devi, when you are unhappy, heaven itself would not please me. I have no fear, but I did not fully know your mind in this matter. Oh, beautiful one, you may accompany me. You will assist me in carrying out my father's will.
My brother, since you are determined to enter the forest where lions and tigers roam, I will accompany you also. With my bow in hand, I will walk before you, pointing out the way.
But Lakshman,
Please, Ram, take me with you. When you and Sita wander in those woods that echo to the songs of birds and the humming of bees, I will supply your need. Without you, I do not care for heaven or immortality, nor the sovereignty of the earth.
my brother, you are as dear to me as life itself. Give away all your possessions, except your bow and 2 quivers of arrows. Bid farewell to your friends, your mother, Sumitra, and come along.
Ram and Lakshman and Sita left for the Dharmika forest. As the beloved trio disappeared out of sight, the entire city of Ayodhya fell into deep remorse, and King Dashrath withdrew